Welcome back, dreamers. Tonight's dream is a tale of a washed-up urban explorer who falls into what very well could just be the job of his dreams. This week's theme is urban exploration. Remember to subscribe, like this narration, and suggest your idea for our next theme in the comments below. Thank you. Enjoy.
All right, everyone, eyes on me. Keep your questions till the end, assuming you live that long. Now, welcome to floor A91. I'm Torrence, your guide. You can call me T or Tor or just hey you if you're screaming for help. I'll do my best not to let you die, but hey, this is the Backrooms. No guarantees. So, you're probably wondering how a guy like me ended up here. Urban exploring gone wrong, of course. Same as most of you, right? We all thought we were invincible, chasing adrenaline and ghost stories. I was no different. I used to hit up spots all over the states. Derelict factories, decrepit hospitals, even an old theme park once. My golden rule? Always leave a place looking the way you found it. I respected the decay. That respect didn't save me. Anyway, it was a movie theater in Kentucky that did me in. And not just any theater. This was the Orpheum, a colossal Art Deco nightmare rotting in the middle of nowhere. Rumor had it that the place had a history. Strange disappearances, whispers of a cursed reel locked in the projection booth. Perfect, right? Well, the Urbex Reddit was buzzing about it, and no one had cracked its secrets. Until me. I snuck in through a side door, the kind with a lock so rusted it looked like it would crumble if you sneezed on it. Inside it was a cathedral of ruin. The smell hit first, the mildew, the stale popcorn, something metallic. You know the kind of smell that makes the hairs in your arms stand up? Yuck. My flashlight was painting faded movie posters on the walls, and their faces were just peeling like old skin. The carpet squished under my boots. Water damage. At least I hoped it was water. Everything was fine until I reached the projection booth. That's when I saw the door, a heavy steel thing bolted into the wall where no door had any right to be. It wasn't on the blueprints that I'd studied, and trust me, I'd memorized those things. The steel was unmarked, but I swear it seemed to hum. I should have left, right then and there. But you all know how it is. Curiosity kills the cat. The moment I touched the handle, everything shifted. The air warped like heat waves rising off asphalt. The floor rippled beneath my feet, and suddenly I was falling. Not down, but through. The world twisted, folding in on itself, and then I landed here. The Backrooms. The first few weeks here were hell. Picture this, right? The endless yellow hallways, the sickly fluorescent hum buzzing like it's trying to eat your brain. No food, no water, no way out. The walls seemed alive, shifting when I wasn't looking, always one step ahead of me. And the things that live here? Let's just say they're not too big on company. My first encounter was on floor 0. Classic starter level. I was wandering aimlessly when I heard it. That wet, slithering sound. I turned around. There it was. Pale. Emaciated limbs way too long, too wrong. It didn't walk. It skittered. I ran until my legs felt like they'd burst, diving through a doorway that wasn't there a second ago. That's the first rule, by the way. The Backrooms hate confidence. Think you've got a plan? Think you've mapped a route? The walls will just change just to spite you. But desperation? Oh, yeah, it loves that. Loves to dangle just enough hope to keep you alive. I clawed my way through floors I didn't even know existed, hiding in alcoves, dodging creatures with no faces but plenty of teeth. I learned the rhythms of this place, like how floor D34 has a safe zone inside the vending machine, but only if you kick it 3 times. Or how you can throw scraps of fabric on floor J2 to lure away the shadow hounds. Don't ask me how I know that. But then came T15, section C. That's where I met the beast. Honestly, I don't have the words to describe it. Not really. It was like staring into fear itself. Tall as a 2-story building with too many eyes and not enough mercy. I thought I'd outrun it, and hell, I almost did. But just as I hit the last doorway, I slipped. My ACL snapped like a gunshot, and I went down hard. I managed to drag myself onto the next floor just before it reached me. My leg never healed right after that. No more running, and no more escaping. I spent months trying to find an exit. Every rumor, every clue led to just more dead ends. I was alive, but not living. Eventually, I made a choice. If I couldn't leave, I'd make this place my own. I studied the floors, mapped the safe routes, learned the patterns of the entities. Over time, I became something of an expert, a guide, if you will, a lifeline for people like you. Now, here we are, floor A91. Your first lesson? Never stop moving. This floor seems harmless, right? Wide hallways, smooth black and white tile, nothing but the sound of your footsteps. But trust me, something's always watching. The walls? They listen. The floor? It remembers. Stay in one place too long, and it'll change just to trap you. Your second lesson. Don't trust doors. If it's locked, leave it alone. If it's open, don't just walk through without testing it first. Drop something, a coin, a piece of fabric, and watch. If it comes back wrong, you found a death door. Don't step through unless you're tired of breathing. And finally, lesson 3. Stay close to me. I've survived for years because I learned the rhythms of this place. But don't think for a second that I've mastered it. The backrooms don't like masters. They like victims. Now, any questions? No? Good. Let's move before the walls decide they're hungry.